Hi, this is Brenda Starr with BackStage360 here at the House of Blues, and I'm here with two of the finest in metal. We've got Jon Schaffer and Stu Block from the band Iced Earth. How you guys doing?
All good.
Doing well.
All
Doing
good.
well.
Yeah, last night's show was awesome. Did a show in LA, tonight San Diego, tomorrow Orange County. Do you even know after that? Do you even just look daily at the schedule probably?
Well, no, we have a clue, kind of. We're going down across the southern border, so we're going through Phoenix and Texas, and then Atlanta, and work our way at Louisiana, Atlanta. We work our way back north, back into Canada, and then a few back in the States. It's pretty intensive tour of North America.
Right, I saw the schedule. There's only like a few nights off. It's like
Yeah.
all school nights.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a lot of
definitely.
them. I think there's 2 to go. There are 2 days off in the rest of the tour, I think.
Wow. So let me ask you this, because I heard Stu ask the audience last night, what are you doing to take care of yourself? Or you said, are you taking care of yourself, right? Yeah. So are you guys taking care of yourself?
Yeah.
Yes, man. Yeah, we do. We look after each other. We got each other's backs. So when we're out here, we try to really take care of each other. And when we're not taking care of each other, it's sort of just symbiotic. We kind of just go crazy all together. So we really don't know who's has our back at that point.
Yeah.
Is that like when it's the full moon, or it doesn't matter?
I don't know. Sometimes when it hits.
You just never know.
Yeah.
You never know when the viruses come calling.
Right. Well, there's definitely a bond between you guys. You two especially, right?
Yep.
The strong bond. Did you just know that he was the one? Because, I mean, just in case anybody's not familiar, the band, this is the 30th anniversary, right? 30 years. And John's the founder, and Stu's been in there for 7 years now?
Yeah.
Did I have that right? Yeah, 7 years. So you had some tough acts to follow, but you are pulling it off big time, right? More than pulling it off. So did you know that he was the one?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Really
immediately.
really quick into the audition process. When I got him behind a microphone in my old studio, I knew really quickly it was gonna
Yeah, we hit it off
work out.
as friends as well. It wasn't just like, okay, it was technical. Okay, he can do the part, he can sing it, but we hit it off on a friend level as well, which is very important.
Yeah,
It's
chemistry's
so
a big
important.
deal because I mean you can have all the talent in the world in a band, and if people don't get along, and it's not comfortable in the bus and airplanes even on stage, and and I guess if you're an actor, then you can do that, but we're just real people, so it's kind of we need to care about each other to really make it happen, and we do, and it's a really special thing. It is, because you can also have really great chemistry and not a whole lot of talent, and then that's another challenge in of itself, but we got everything going here. It's really cool.
Yeah, the emotion really comes through, the whole vibration of the music. In fact, I have a story I want to share with you about the new album. It's called Incorruptible. I absolutely love that name. It's like, what a strong name. Can you tell me about why you picked that name and what that means to you?
I felt like it really sums up the journey of Iced Earth thus far, and it actually always will. So there's a lot of temptation in this business to lose your soul, whether it be for financial gain or for fame or whatever, pressure from management, labels, those kind of people, and then I think you can really lose your way if you follow that path, and that's something that's never been an option for me. And I'm not gonna do that. The fans know that. They know they're never gonna have to worry about Iced Earth doing a industrial metal record or something that's weird, that's because we're trying to grab at another fan base. So it's just always got to be authentic. So in that way, the art and the vision is absolutely incorruptible. It has been since the beginning.
Yeah, right. Do you channel from the other side? Because I feel energy, like really strong energy that's non-physical.
Well, I think some of that goes on. And I mean, I can only say personally in the songwriting process, and whenever the decisions are made early on in that process, where the themes are going to go, the lyrical themes, even if the lyrics aren't finished, and a lot of times they're the very last thing, but what the direction is, and then it's a matter of sort of, for me anyway, channeling the music that's going to create the soundscape so that we can tell a story in a really cool way. And whether it's Stu writing the lyrics or myself, it doesn't really matter. But the base of the music is huge. It's a big
Sets
deal.
that tone.
Yeah, it's well, if you imagine the importance of it is if you imagine a movie soundtrack or a movie, whether it's a drama or a horror movie or whatever, you are you're not going to cry and you're not going to get scared if somebody mutes the soundtrack. You can have the greatest actors in the world and it can still be interesting, but it isn't going to be the same. That's the stuff that makes you go, oh my God, you know, it's the stuff that's happening at a subconscious level. So and it's not even that we're doing anything that subtle, but still it's the point. It creates that soundscape, and that's a really big deal, especially if I'm trying to channel the energy, the feelings of something, whether it be like in Black Flag about the pirates or whatever the song, Clear the Way, you know, I mean, I've written hundreds of songs, but whatever it is, it's got to be something that is resonating at the time for me to do it authentically. If I'm just going through the steps and it's going to be a song that nobody remembers, but if I'm tapping in, and sometimes it's better than others, you know, I mean, sometimes it depends on the pressures that we're under, the workload, what's going on in our personal lives, and the dynamic of the business part of all this. So, I mean, there's different, you know, on this album, we were hitting on all cylinders, and you can feel that, you know, from the very beginning to the very end. It was just really everything was lining up.
Well, yeah, you're tapping into some type of universal energy.
Oh yeah.
You know, like maybe
during that
all
process,
those that
we
were
went
in.
through some cool stuff together too, and I went through a personal journey that he had experienced before that I felt like I was ready to experience, and it was beautiful. It was really cool. So it was some really cool stuff that went on during that writing process.
Yeah, the first few times I listened to the album, I was doing other things while I listened, you know, driving, cleaning the house, washing the car. It's in the background. It's not getting my full attention. I'm digging it, but I'm not present with it.
Yep.
Right? So, but I'm making a mental note along with all the other thoughts in my head that I'm going to go back and I'm going to listen to it, you know, and give it my full attention, right? Because it deserves that. And so I found the time to do that. I put on the headphones, laid back with it. I had my 2 cats there with me, and I listened to the whole thing in its entirety, and it's freaking amazing. You know, everybody needs to do that. They need to listen to it, like be present with it. But one of the first things that I noticed is that the drums were very hypnotic. By the time I got to the song, the Relic Part 1, okay, so I didn't even notice that song the other times, right? When I was on that, tears, like silently, were coming down my face, and I was all aware of all this, but it was like my mind was asleep or paralyzed by the drums, like almost like a trance or hypnotic. And you know, so I was fully aware of this, and the song was so intentional. I knew it was something good happening, and I just laid there still while it happened, and you know, it was just so intense that I'm glad it was only part 1. I can't even imagine if you put, because is there another part coming, a part 2?
Yes, probably. I mean, we don't know when, but maybe the next one, maybe not. I don't know, man.
Right?
It's a story, Stu. It's an original.
Oh, is it yours? Yeah.
Story
Okay.
that he came up with, and
Yeah.
wants to do more with it.
Okay.
I'm into that. So.
Mention the placement and the healing powers of the song and how they're placed, and what you would go through beforehand, and then what you would feel after. That's could be a subconscious thing in placing and how it's arranged. You know.
I wanted to know did you have an intention for healing with writing these songs?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Personally. Yeah.
Oh, healing yourselves?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. I mean, for me, first and foremost, of course. You know, I mean, I don't. And I know when like a song like Raven Wing, when something that powerful is happening, I know it's that fast that this is gonna be one that's gonna really touch a lot of people.
Yeah, and that's
I know
probably
it.
my favorite one.
Doing it
I
a
know,
long
I love
time,
them
so
all.
I can tell that, you know, when everything's like resonating in my body, like, you know, wow, this is going somewhere. That's a really cool feeling. But yeah, I mean, for me personally, it was definitely a time of healing, and I think it's going to translate to other people.
Oh yeah.
You know,
yeah.
if it's done authentically, they're going to feel it. You know.
Yeah.
So.
Wow. All right. Well, we are just about out of time because you guys have a show to do and all that good stuff. But I want to give you guys the last word. If there's anything you'd like to to say to everybody who's watching?
Thanks for being fans. Thanks for enjoying. And Iced Earth fans are amazing, and thanks for the support.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a long journey, and we still got more to go, and we're blessed.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and it's so cool how you guys really have that gratitude, you know, like it's mutual, you know, you're there for your fans and your fans are there for you. Last night, you know, they were giving so much energy back to you too, right?
Yes.
You know, it's going back and forth, you know, so that's freaking awesome.
The way it works, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I just want to show people the shirt that are watching. If you want to hold that for a
Sure.
moment. Okay, so that's the shirt. And that's the tour. And if you're not here, you're missing it. So this is Brenda Starr with BackStage360 with Iced Earth. See you later. Signing off.